Yes, brothers, welcome back. We are 6 days out. Today is Monday, the 25th of May, and we are competing Sunday, 31st of May. So 6 days at the UKDFBA, Heart of England, which I am absolutely buzzing for. Honestly, like since PCA. It feels like it's been about a year, so I'm so excited. And then from there, we've got a show 2 weeks after that, and then literally like 6 days or 5 days after that as well. So, a very quick update of where we are at. So the last video I recorded was Thursday, I'm pretty sure, the rest day, full day of eating. So Thursday morning, I woke up at 61.6, and we obviously increased food that day. Friday, I then woke up at 61.6, had 375 gram of carbs that day, then woke up at 61.6 again on the Saturday, and then we increased food again on Saturday to 400 carb. I woke up yesterday at 61.8. We also increased food on yesterday's rest day to 350 carb, and this morning I woke up at 61.4, so 0.4 down overnight. I had a very good sleep. The previous 2 nights I was waking up a lot. I was sweating like mad. I needed to wee a lot for some reason. We don't really know why, but I think basically it's probably because I wasn't cutting off my water as early as I'd like. So last night I got all my water in by like 7, and I was asleep by 10, and then I got up at 7 a.m. this morning because in peak week I always like to try and just give myself an extra hour in bed. Usually I'm up 5:30, 6. This week I'm going to try and get up around 7 a.m. So my lowest weight of prep before we started like loading kind of for this show was 61.2. As I said, I'm now 61.4 after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. After 9 days of eating 300 plus carb. So a lot of you are probably looking at it and thinking, well, surely you're just not getting any fuller. And to a certain degree, you're correct. Like, we can still push fullness more, but my physique just seems to work very, very weirdly. Like, for example, my low prior to PCA was 62 kilos. I was then on stage at 62.3 or 62.4. So I was only 0.3, 0.4 above my low. But what we notice is I actually just look better being on prolonged food, or higher food for a prolonged period of time. And just being fresher. I don't actually need to be like kilos above my low to look fuller. I don't need a lot of food to fill up. It's more just making sure I am as fresh as I possibly can be. So for us, we're looking at this and we're actually really, really happy. Like, if I can be mid to high 61s on Sunday morning, I'm happy, and I know I will be a lot better than PCA. And the look this morning was the tightest I've looked, and probably the fullest I have looked for the first thing in the morning as well. But yeah, as I said, today's Monday. It's actually Bank Holiday Monday. I didn't even realise. It's shit hot today. It's already like 20 degrees and it's 9 a.m. I think it's meant to get to like 31 or something mental. So Monday, I'm losing my trail of thoughts this morning, fucking hell. Monday is actually my biggest day of work. Obviously that doesn't change because it's a bank holiday. We've got a lot of check-ins to do. I've got a setup to do this morning, and I've got that person's like kick-off start-up call at midday. So I wanted to train in the morning today, but I'm not going to have time. I'm going to have to train later on because I want to prioritise getting work done so that I can go and train and then get home, probably edit this YouTube video, and then just chill out in the evening and make sure I'm getting to bed at like 9:30, 10 tonight. So today, training day, first pump session. We've got a pull pump session. I'll probably record a little bit. It'll obviously be a little bit boring, but I probably will record a little bit of that. And today we're having 425 gram of carbs, so the most we've had so far. We started on 350 on a training day. That was 9 days ago. We're now on 425. So just being very, very slow with pushing the food up. But anyway, we have meal number 1 here. Also, as I said, it's 9 a.m. I've been up since 7. I have got up, went straight out literally for a walk. That's what I've been trying to do, literally just 15-20 minutes. Come home, sorted the dishwasher out, cleaned up a few bits, and then I have made meal number 1. And as I said, food has gone up ever so slightly. So I will take you through the full day of eating today, a bit of a day in the life, and a bit of training as well. So meal number 1 is, of course, rice pudding. So we have got 50 grams of rice pudding, 30 grams of whey, 10 grams dark chocolate, 50 grams berries, 25 honey, 1 gram of salt, 0.5 grams of low salt as well. So I think the changes from the last training day, full day of eating that you'll have seen is an extra 10 grams of rice pudding and a little bit of extra honey as well, if I am correct, from the last full day, the last training day, full day of eating. But yeah, anyway, right, plan is eat this meal, crack on with a shit ton of work. I'm not going to film any of that because I just need to get on with it. I want to get it done. Call at midday. I'm going to eat meal 2, which is my pre-workout meal, just before then, just before the call, probably like 11:30. Finish the call, go straight off to the gym. But yeah, I will pick the camera up again at meal number 2, which, as I said, will be the pre-workout. Also, excuse the terrible appearance. I've literally got up, as I said, walked, house jobs. I haven't even showered yet, so I need a shave, I need a shower, but I want to crack on with work. So yeah, I'm going to get on with things, and I will catch you at most likely meal number 2, which, as I said, will be the pre-workout meal. Right, boys, hello. It is 11:30, and it's been a very productive morning. Also, right, harsh realities of being a natural bodybuilder. Look how fucking small I look and fat in just like normal lighting with no pump. It's so fucking peak. Anyway, 11:30, very productive morning done. Client setup finished. A good few check-ins boxed off as well. And as I said, it's time for the pre-workout meal. I've got my start-up kick-off call at 12, so got half an hour to eat this and just chill out for a little bit. Probably try and go for a quick 10-minute walk, but the pre-workout meal is the one you've seen in every training day video. So we have 80 grams of rice pudding. We then have 20 grams of dark chocolate, 30 grams of honey, 50 grams of berries, a little bit of cinnamon, and then 30 grams of whey. So I am fucking buzzing for this. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to get on the call, do the call, and then I'll take you through what my intro workout is, my pre-workout drinks are, and then we'll get to the gym, get this session done, and then it'll be back to work. So yeah, I'll see you after my kickoff call with a client. Come on. Right, boys, 12:15 already. Tell you what, the days at the minute absolutely fucking fly by. Also, look how cool the gap is looking. Look at that. I've got my grass. My grass is growing like fucking crazy, mate. I don't think you could see it then because of the light, but anyway, good amount of check-ins done. I've just had the kickoff call with Luke, who is a returning client, which is always nice. So now we're gonna go and get to the gymnasium, but first I'm gonna take you through my pre and intra workout supplementation. So pre-workout, we have 30 grams of ESN Crank Pump Pro, which is just a pump product. It's all right, it's not anything special. Definitely have better, but I bought 2 tubs of it when I bought loads of whey and rice pudding, so I'm just gonna get through it. And then intra workout, which we have in this lovely bottle, is 600 ml of water, and then obviously 50 grams cyclodextrin, so a carb powder, which I just drink throughout my session. Then also 2 grams of pink salt and 1 gram of low salt. And I aim to just get this finished like halfway through my session, which is fucking easy, especially on a day like today when it's red hot. It's absolutely easy to get through. I also had 2 grams of pink salt on my pre-workout meal, by the way, and 1 gram of low salt. I don't think I mentioned that. So we've got 2 and a bit litres of water in us already, plus I'll be having this in the car, plus this when I train. So we'll be very hydrated, plenty of salt, plenty of sodium, potassium, all that jazz. But yeah, pull pump session. I don't know if I'm going to record anything. I'm going to see how busy it is when I get there. Obviously it's a bank holiday, so I'm expecting it to be busy, but because it's shit hot, I think a lot of people will be in this morning, or we'll just sack it off completely. One final thing that I've not mentioned in any of these videos yet is I do actually take, for the old digestion, this. So the trained by JP, Digest Pharma Pro. So I have one cap of that pretty much with every meal. If I don't feel like I need it, I won't have one with every meal, but most days it's with every meal on the peak weeks. Obviously when it's baseline food, I don't bother because there's no carbs in them anyway. So one of those with every meal. So I've had 2 of those today. But yeah, that is pretty much everything, boys. As I said, I will film in the gym if it's not too busy and if I can be arsed. But if not, I'll catch you post-workout, and hopefully I'll be looking good when I pose post-session. But you'll see anyway, because I'll put it in the fucking video for you. Anyway, right, stop waffling. Let's go. Oh, we're back from the gym. Didn't film anything because I forgot the other lens, and this lens is shit for filming in the gym because I want it to look good, and it doesn't look good on this lens. Session itself, as I said, pull, pump, 2 to 3 reps in reserve on everything, 3 sets, all 10 to 15. Pretty boring, to be honest. I did what? 1, 2, 3, 4 back movements, 2 bicep movements. As I said, pretty boring, but got a decent pump, which is the main thing. Honestly, in there as well, in RT today, it was about 1,000,000 degrees. So yeah, the post-workout visual as well, I'll have been overlaying either this side or this side. Fucking sick again, so happy with them. Probably the leanest I've looked and like crispiest, tightest through the obliques, and it kind of makes sense because I was what? 0.2? Yeah, 0.2 above my absolute prep low today. So yeah, I mean, it makes sense. 0.2 above my prep low, and I've been on 300 plus carb for the last 9 days. So there's no fatigue there. I feel great. Now we just need to fill up a little bit more, keep the midsection tight, and we're literally ready to go. And this is the thing that's made it weird between the PCA show and now, is the fact that we went into the PCA show thinking, oh yeah, I've probably got like 3 weeks of direct fat loss before we start peaking. I think the longest amount of low days I've ran in a row is like 4 since the PCA show day. So that's why it's been a little bit weird, because I've not been like super digging at all. If anything, it's been completely the opposite. But I didn't need to be much leaner. Like, yes, could I get leaner? Probably, but it's going to take away from like the physique as a whole. Remember, this is like a bodybuilding show or men's physique show, not who can be the absolute leanest. And if you're getting leaner and it's taken away from your physique, probably don't get leaner. So that's why we've sort of played things the way we have played things. But anyway, it's 3 o'clock now, 2:57. So it's been quite a while since my last meal. But I literally got home. I've been home like 45 minutes, an hour, but I had to water the grass. do some washing up, and then actually make my meal, which is why I'm eating it, and it's quite late. But here we are. So this is there's a couple of changes to this meal. So I was noticing some form of digestive stress over the weekend after having my chicken avocado meal. It wasn't bloating me. I was just getting very, very gassy. I was farting a lot, but it wasn't bloating me, so it wasn't too much of an issue, but it still wasn't right. So we've made a change. We think it's the avocado. Today's the day we've taken out avocado, so we'll know after today. If not, then it's probably the chicken. So we'll probably have to swap chicken for like a white fish or something, but we'll have to see how today goes. So the meal is still, you cannot see that, 100 grams of chicken, 10 grams of dark chocolate now instead of the avocado, which is actually a lot less volume, which is annoying, and I loved my avocado. So that's that's starter, and then main slash dessert is 4 rice cakes now instead of the 3. In fact, the last training day it might have been 2 that you saw. So 4 rice cakes now, 60 grams of jam, and the usual 1 gram of pink salt, 0.5 grams of low salt. So I'm going to scram this down me now. Then I'm going to get the rest of the check-ins boxed off. I'm going to go for a walk, and then I will catch you at meal number 4. And then I'll tell you what we've got planned for the rest of the day. But I'm buzzing for this, so see ya. Fucking hell, lads. Feel like I'm dying. I am so fucking hot. Anyway, work is done for the day. It is 5 o'clock, so 2 hours after my previous meal. We have got meal number 4, exactly the same as meal 1. 50 rice pudding, 10 dark chocolate, 25 honey? Yeah, 25 honey, 50 raspberries, a shit ton of cinnamon, because me and cinnamon have got a little something going on. And then 30 grams of whey, and I'm so fucking excited for this. Oh my god. For the rest of this evening, obviously I've got one more meal in, which will be around 7 o'clock ish, maybe 7:30. But after I've ate this, I'm going to go to my mum and dad's house, because it's like a 2-minute drive. Obviously Hannah's away as well this week, so I thought I'll go and spend a couple of hours there, because otherwise I'll have had 0 interaction with a human being today, other than going morning to someone when I was on my walk this morning, which obviously isn't great. So I'm going to go home after this for a couple of hours, but work's done. When I get back I probably will edit this video, and obviously I'll show you meal number 5, but for now I'm going to enjoy this, and I'll see you at meal number 5. Right boys, hello. 7 o'clock on the dot. I've been to my mother and father's, and it was absolutely lovely. That has been the hardest thing, probably. Not hard, since moving out. It's just moving out from living with my mum and dad, even though they live 2 minutes up the road. It's just a little bit weird, but it feels more normal now, and I see them probably at least every other day still, so I can't really complain. Anyway, the last meal of the day, exactly the same as meal 3. 100 chicken, 10 dark chocolate, 4 rice cakes, 60 jam, 1 gram of pink salt, 0.5 grams of low salt. Easy as that. As I said, it's 7 o'clock. I have got about 2,500 steps left to do. So after this, I will be getting those steps done. I wanted to do them earlier. I went out for a walk earlier and lasted about 15 minutes because it was too fucking hot. So I am going to let a bit of time pass, probably edit this video to get it out tonight, and then I will go on a walk when the sun is setting, and then I'll be asleep by 10. But yeah, that is the first peak week vlog done. I'm going to try and upload one every single day. I'm not going to promise that, but I'm going to try and upload one every single day. Saturday, I've actually got a videographer filming for, it's Lawrence. If you're watching this, you probably know Lawrence. He's actually filming for Ryan's channel, but we are just going to collaborate on the YouTube video. So you will actually have a show day video to watch as well, and a good show day video. And then from there, I will vlog every other show day, because I've got the Europeans and then I've got the Worlds as well. So I want to make sure I vlog them. But this week, hopefully every single day, there will be a vlog, so you can see exactly what happened. So please like, please subscribe, because you may not think, but there is some effort that has to go into these. If you're watching, share it to your Instagram story, tag me, so I can personally thank all of my fans. But no, seriously, share it so the channel grows, other people watch it, helps me. That'd be much appreciated. As always, coaching link is in the bio, or you can message me on Instagram. But yeah, that is it for 6 days out. It's a beautiful evening, as you might be able to see. The sun is out and I feel brilliant. Also, taking out avocado was a great move, because I have not been gassy at all and my midsection is like as dry as a bone right now. But yeah, that's it. I'm going to stop waffling. I feel like this video is a lot of waffle, and I'll catch you in tomorrow's video where I will show some training as well. But yeah, let's get it, boys. 6 days out. See you in the morning.